Wouldn't it be good if you had an indicator that told you when you should sit down at your terminal and look for a trade? I've spent countless hours staring at charts thinking, when am I going to get the opportunity to trade? And especially if you're a new trader, you might not be aware that the market has time cycles. And these time cycles tell you when you should be active in the market. Well, I've designed a program and it looks like this. Time Trader is the ultimate in timing the market. It basically works on the 1 minute chart and you specify the sort of turn you're looking for. In this case, I'm looking for an $18 turn because that's the largest turn I could find when I scanned through the historical data. So Time Trader goes back into the past. It looks at when the largest volatility came in, and then it maps that into the future. And it just doesn't use one point. It looks over many weeks to identify these high probability points. So we're looking for an $18 turn. Time Trader also puts the VWAP. Now, if you're a new trader, don't know what VWAP is, it just stands for volume weighted average price. And it just tells you where the majority of traders were actually happy to transact. And that's at roughly 405,902. So not only does Time Trader give you a level in terms of a price level you should be looking at, but it also gives you a time period when you expect the market's volatility to actually occur. So I'm just going to leave that here because we haven't reached that point yet, and we will look at what happens when Time Trader gets into those points. Now we've got 2 points. We've got this one, which is an $18 to $19 move, and we've got this one, which is an $18 move. But you can see the time period here is very small and they're very close together. So I'm using that zone as my timing zone. And you might not be able to see that, so let's put that on just so you can see that I'm not cheating. So that's 1545, and this one here is 1604. So 45 to 1604 is about 15-20 minutes. Now, what I will next do is I will look to identify the price levels where I would expect this market to turn. And if you don't know how to do that, well, I've got a solution for you. So trading's tough, and this is why I set up a channel, and we just trade gold in the channel. We've got like about 50-60 members, and every day I put my analysis. There's the link. If you want it, you can scan it on your phone, and if you don't want to scan it on your phone, you can just type that into your browser there. I'll just highlight that and put it on the screen for you. So basically what you've got here is you've got the analysis I do every day because I trade gold, and I post it up on the Telegram channel. We've got members who are pretty smart people, and they also post up their analysis as well. And if you've got the indicator, and even if you haven't got the indicator, this is totally free. So you can come to my Telegram channel and you can just hang out, ask questions. And this is really handy because trading is exceptionally difficult for new traders, and most of the educational material that you get online is really useless. Well, I've been at this a while and I'm pretty good at this, so it's worthwhile you dropping into the trading channel. The great thing about Time Trader is it stops you over trading because you're looking for points in time rather than price levels. I think if you were a normal trader, you might be seeing this sideways section and you might say to yourself, oh look, this looks like it's hit that level a couple of times and it can't get above it, so I should sell. Well, Time Trader is telling you that the ideal point to take a trade, not necessarily a sell trade, but any trade, is around this period in time. So why would you even entertain a sell at this level, only to watch price go higher and higher, and eventually you're stopped out and you think to yourself, well, that's really no fun. So I'm just going to leave this point in time here, and as we get closer to the time, what I'll do is I'll do some level analysis to actually tell me, is this a good level to sell at? Is it a bad level? I mean, we've got the VWAP above us. Usually the rule is if you're trading below the VWAP, you should sell. If you're trading above the VWAP, you should buy. Again, that's a super handy thing, much better than higher highs or higher lows. But what's important for us is to know when we should be at our terminal ready to take a trade. So here we are at the start of the $18 to $19 move, and we're right in the time window. I'll just enlarge that a little bit so you can see it better. Okay, so here we are, we're right in the time window. We've got a support and resistance level which is here. The reason I like that is because the market wicked back to that and got clearly rejected. Now we've tested it once, which usually means that we will go above that level. So I'm just going to move this line up a little bit because I want to have my levels correct. So this level looks like it could be a good level. We've also got the big rejection candle there. I'll make this large so you can all see it really well, just to show you what I'm looking at. And okay, this is a minute chart, but still minute charts can be pretty good for finding levels if you know what you're looking for. So we've got this level here, which is this lovely little wick, which is just there. So I'm looking for a very specific price action pattern before I take the trade. So I'm not just jumping in because I have my turn. You can see the black line there is telling you exactly when the highest probability point is found. So it's not always the middle of the range. Sometimes it's the little black line. So we've got a black line there, which you can see, and we've also got that black line here. So I'm looking for a specific type of price action in this zone to tell me that I can expect maybe an $18 to $19 move. So I was waiting for this level to be broken, and we got no reaction in this first time zone, even though we did get a little fall off pretty much on the time, but it didn't run very far. But here in the 1600 to 1604 time zone, we got the ideal pattern. The wicks up at the top are telling you that there's no more demand up there and prices are selling off. Now I didn't catch that because I was waiting for this level. That happens sometimes, you know, you're waiting for a level, you want it to be hit, it doesn't happen, and you don't see the chart unfold before you. So I'm not perfect, but this level was pricked up by a time trader pretty well. And what you do is you measure from the top of the push that happens in the time window, or a couple of bars either side sometimes, and basically you project down whatever it is that you want, which is here the 18. So if we project down 18, we come down to about here, which is where I would expect the move to hit if I was taking that trade. You can see that even though you got some really good signals, sometimes it can be a little bit hard to get into the trade. But once you see the fall, if you're anticipating a fall, then start watching price to start failing. I mean, here we had a big push-up candle, instant rejection, wick, and then here we come up, we touch it again. That could have been an entry. Easy to see in hindsight, not so good to see in real time. Well, if you'd like the look of this indicator, please join my Telegram channel. The details are on the screen. You can come there where we post our analysis. It's totally free. If you want a copy of Time Trader, which is a good program, to be honest, I have to say, it's only £50 a month. Now, at the end of this week, I'm bringing out Time Trader 2. And that's going to be more expensive because it's got more features. But if you want a copy of Time Trader 1, then I automatically upgrade you for free to Time Trader 2. So you save yourself about £30–40, and that's a good saving. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'm going to make some more today.